Good evening. What a day. I will say that this has been a very, very interesting day indeed. First time for everything, including first time wearing this beautiful dress. Of course, the corset isn't ready yet. I'm still trying to learn how to do that. Fingers crossed that all the tutorials and everything will suffice to help me. Anyway, welcome back. I know it's been a long time. It's another hello, Daniel. How you doing? Glad to see everybody is back. I'm keeping my voice down again because it's getting to be closer to midnight. Anyways, the good news is the dress is finished. I will be uploading everything on Patreon. I'm pretty sure the costume is about half finished. I'm doing well, thank you. I just hope that I'll be able to finish the costume soon. Hopefully before February or March at the latest. I am hoping to have everything finished in about a year. So, the good news is, I'm going to Balticon. Bad news is, Farpoint has been canceled for me. I know I've been looking forward to Baltic for all the conventions this upcoming year. It's just that we're moving again, and a lot of things have happened in the past year. Those of you who have those of you who already know that my father, Bob Aarons, has passed away due to surgery complications while being treated for cancer. And I've just been trying to keep the ball rolling on Patreon and everything. It's just been difficult. And we are running out of finances. Finances are pretty low right now. So I cannot be able to go to Farpoint in February, but I will be able to go to Balticon. February is looking to be pretty busy right now, especially because I'm proud to announce that I have made a new project to help Project Linus, which is in the description. They are projectlinus.org. And what you can do is you can craft a blanket out of quilting, knitting, cross stitch, crochet, loom knitting. You can do anything you can to make a blanket, and you send it to either Project Linus, or you send it to the Dropbox at Joanne Fabrics when you go in. And you can donate money to Project Linus through credit card or what have you. And all of it goes to needy families. It supports homeless children, foster children, and kids who are sick in the hospital. So anything you can give is just fine. They do require that you hand make the blankets. And it's all really good cause. They're a 501c3 nonprofit, and they're brilliant. They're absolutely wonderful. Unfortunately, because of past things, I'm no longer able to do balloon videos. I've been trying to cut down on that. But I do have something coming up in February on February 4th, and it will be another ASMR, and it will be able to be streamed on Patreon. And I will be in the dress, and hopefully I'll have more than just the dress and the coat finished. The coat is done. The dress is done. All I have to do is make the petticoat, the corset. I know the gloves are finished. I can use a backup pair of crochet gloves that I've got around. I need to possibly make a handbag. I know I need to make a hat because this hat actually came from Spirit and it's not within the guidelines of Balticon's workmanship guidelines, where you basically have to make about 80 to 90% of your costume. And this, it cannot be store-bought. It cannot be bought from a Halloween store chain like Party City or Spirit. But I did make this hat pin at Key City Steampunk. It's still unfinished, which is why I ordered jewelry glue to come from Joann's. It's being shipped to me as of now. And I also found a little thing of craft flowers in my craft box over on that wall. And I just did something very crafty with that, along with this blue ribbon I found. And everything is either handcrafted or assembled or just picked up from any old place. And I am proud to announce we have about an hour left of January 16th. And this is a very, very important day because I am dressed as Eliza Hamilton, and this is where the theme comes in. This is basically my coming out video and saying that I am a Hamilton fan. I have been newly converted into loving the musical. I used to hate that musical, and now I'm in love with it because it has helped me for the past year getting over my father's loss and trying to cope with the grieving and bereavement, especially because Hamilton is not just about founding fathers, it's about fathers in general. And it just spoke to me in that way, finding the connections between Hamilton, Jane Austen, and Bridgerton, which is really, really amazing. I don't know how this happened. But yeah, that's a really, really amazing thing. And the reason why I'm dressed as Eliza is because it is Lin-Manuel Miranda's 42nd birthday. 42, which is the answer to life, the universe, and everything if you've ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So, very special happy birthday to Lin-Manuel, who created the amazing musical of Hamilton. And I crocheted all of this by hand, including this is actually made of jewelry parts that I also had, including this key that I found at Michael's that was actually supposed to be a lawn ornament, and it makes a very nice necklace. So this crochet costume is actually going to be steampunked out once it's ready. And there will possibly be a crochet parasol in the future. I can't wait for all of you to see. I am so excited for this. So I better get to work on this. I have to crochet my mom a Valentine's Day gift. I got to crochet a blanket for Project Linus, and I got to crochet the rest of my costume. I'm swamped with crochet creations, and I'm also currently taking commissions. If you are able to, just DM me on Patreon, and if you could, any amount is fine. If you would like to donate, there are tiers in the Patreon. If you would like to pledge one of those tiers so you can get exclusive access to anything that I have on Patreon at this time. I understand if you are not able to give, just make sure that you follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter. I now have an Instagram. at Rachel the Fair Crochet. It is named after my former Boogie Night name. My dad's former Boogie Night name was Sid DeVicious, so Rachel the Fair pretty much stuck. And that is my Instagram page. And you can like, subscribe, you can follow back, and you can tweet and post to all of your friends. Spread the word. And so far, I'm gaining traction. I have almost just barely hit 2,100 followers today on Twitter. And I am also gaining traction on Instagram with following the Crocheters of Instagram community. So please get the word out. And with that, I think I've covered everything. Project Linus, Balticon, our creator's birthday, and yeah, the crochet dress is all finished. It's done. The coat is finished. I just have several other pieces to work with. Other than that, it should be a breeze. And I'd also like to share with you a little bit of Lady in the Blue Box, if that's okay. There's only one man in the world who has my heart, my Alexander. He's a perfect 10, my lover man, my knight, my prince, the love of my life, who saved me from my emotional dis-ease, soothed me after a panic attack, fed me herbal tea on a migraine day, massaged the pain in my shoulders, and called himself the Colonel Brandon in my Sense and Sensibility Marianne story, gave me hope when history didn't rhyme or give a reason, like my new favorite Irish poet and citizen of the green paradise country of my ancestors, quoted by you on Inauguration Day. My dear, you have. Oh, sorry. My eyes are kind of. Let me just turn up the. There we go. My dear, you have bent music tradition to your will. I sang a song from a Disney movie you did with Mary Poppins singing "Smiling from a Star That She Makes Glow" at my dad's funeral when barely anybody showed up. Almost no one mourned my father's loss because to them Maryland is too far away and for COVID reasons too. And the hardest part is Dad wasn't ready to meet God. He promised us he had more time to be a dungeon master of D&D, to go to cons with me, to see Bond 25, No Time to Die, teach me how to ride a bike, and see me get married to the love of my life as father of the Princess Bride. He had so many plans. He had no will and testament. He gave us no instructions for his remains or final wishes. But God said to Daddy, "Time's up, Robert. Get over it. You're coming with me." Well, the doctors did everything they could to save him, and I don't blame them anymore. Doctors are our friends. Everyone is meant to be loved. Native American, European, bisexual, Black, Latino, Asian, lesbian, transgender, gender nonconforming too. They're human too, and they should be loved. Helpless is my favorite song on the soundtrack. Cheering for Me Now has the most plays on my iTunes, but 96,000 is my jam because everybody's got to dream. Somehow I stopped dreaming a while ago. Maryland may be my birthplace, but I don't have a real home yet. Just a nomad with no home and no haven. They took my beautiful fireplace library and my honor student lounge away from me before the virus. You could sing and share a laugh with your buddies. Now you stay home and keep the laughs to yourself. And when you cry and need somebody to give you a hug or emotional Heimlich, no one will come within 6 feet, 2 meters, 6 degrees of separation from you. And they wear masks so you can't actually feel them actually kiss your cheeks. And for several weeks, you're scared to kiss the one you love after you met them despite the hatred of an online dating site before the first time your dad tests negative. But then the Incubus song came on, said hold the wheel and drive. Don't let the fear steer the car. And Alexander said just take the leap. You stand up and smile untie the bandana. You reveal your porcelain face and your beautiful Princess Ariel part of your world tank top on a hot summer day. He takes your hand and you take the first plunge, smitten for life in less than 10 months of dating. Thank you. For despite my prejudice of rap music, your good mornings and good nights save me from myself, and I read them every night. And that is from I Don't Send Letters to the Fame, the poetic letter that I sent to Lin-Manuel Miranda 3 months in to 2021. And I'm revising the last line. Hello, hero. Welcome to 2022. Je t'aime, j'adore, I love you, I adore you. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was just a normal announcement. First thing after I get off this live stream, I'm posting it to Patreon in a free post that you can see online. Everything else in February will be for patrons only, or it will be early access until January 31st. So please, 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 if you could, please share this with everyone. Please be able to send it to people you love. Donate to Project Linus. They are a wonderful, wonderful nonprofit in conjunction with Joanne Fabrics. And please, 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 if you could, make sure that there are donations going through Patreon. And if you are not able to give, then share. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you all at Balticon. I'm really excited for this. My boyfriend is excited. I will see you very soon. Mwah. Slancha endeavors. Oithama. Good night.